Якопо Отавиани, който е, така да се каже, data journalist, журналист, който работи с данни. В България темата е още съвсем нова, но вчера си говорихме, че в много европейски редакции вече има цели такива екипи. Той ще ни разкаже за своите проекти и най-вече как се организира работата по тях и какво изобщо да работиш в рамките на такъв тип журналистика.
How to connect data to human stories? I mean, what we have to keep in mind is that behind the data sets we build or we collect, there are human stories. It means that every single aggregation of data, every single record hides something human, and so we can approach the phenomena both from a quantitative approach and from a qualitative perspective. When we worked on Generation E, we collected more than 2,000 stories of South European young migrants. We could draw some conclusions from a quantitative perspective, but we could also do was a qualitative analysis of the stories. They had the possibility to send us their story. They could write a free text field and send it to us. And what we did was an analysis and a collection of stories that could be told again in single stories published. Well, I would just tell them to team up with people who have data literacy, not to be afraid, to start playing with the tools that are available around, to read one of those free books, the handbook of data journalism, for example, and then start getting their hands dirty. So I always suggest to use Twitter to see what the others are doing and to participate in one of the conferences that are available in Europe. One of these is the International Festival of Journalism in Perugia. Every year in Perugia there are 4 days of festival covering also data journalism, and that's a good occasion to meet people. Another conference is Data Harvest in Brussels.